What is up, YouTube? This is my review of the 2010 K2 Anagram, and I have 2010 K2 formula bindings, and the bindings are size extra large, and the board is a 152. So the bindings, of course, they're pretty big. The board, it's not a wide board, it's just a standard board, but they seem to be centered on there pretty well. They're alright, especially because it's more of a park board. It shouldn't cause much of a problem. So, I'm only a size 10 boot, but the possibility of me growing out of these and having to get size 11s by next year is probably pretty high, so I went with the extra large bindings. And, so, actually, you know what? Let's just hop right into it. Let's get a better look at this board. Alright, here we go. Closer look a little bit here. It's a very nice board. I like the graphic on the top. I think it's nice. And of course, the monster stickers that are on there don't come with it. I put them on already. I like to put stickers on my board, so if it ever gets stolen and I do see it, I know that it's definitely mine. So I've never had that problem before, and no one that I know ever has at the mountain that I usually go to. So I mean, it's not really necessary, but precautions are nice. Anyway, so closer up, here's the nose. It's all black except my one sticker. This is a big one, but it's nice. Yeah, that's kind of what she said, I guess. There's that little K2 thing. That's pretty cool. I like that design on there. How it's like kind of choppy, but it's really nice. The nose is solid black, if you can't tell, and then the graphic comes in up near the binding here. More on the bindings later. Since I have my stance set so wide, I don't have my stomp head right in that circle, which it looks better in the circle because I sat it there. But instead I have it moved back so it's easier to use because my bindings are pretty wide out. It's another sticker. The tail as well. This board is a twin, and this way, so the nose and the tail are exactly the same physically, and they look the same too, I guess. They're both solid black. And now let's jump into the bindings now. There's nothing more up here. Oh, and by the way, if you hear any squeaking in the background, that's just my boots. I have my boots on now, and they're really squeaky. Alright, now the bindings, these are K2, 2010 K2 formula bindings. They're pretty nice. They don't have very much design on them. They're standard, you know, just black. They got the plastic chrome on them. Nothing too special. Here we go, up on the top. There's a little bit of little fancy stitching in here. Nothing too special. Oh, there's my shadow. That's not good. And I'm almost out of battery too, so we gotta hurry this up. Here we go. Now I'll show you what I had to do because the bindings are they're big. They're an extra large. So I'll show you the way that I had to set it up so that, wow, that's really annoying, so that I could move them forward and backwards as opposed to side with the disc inside. So let me show you that. Alright, here's the disc. I ride 15, negative 15, or negative 15, 15, whatever it is. It's pretty standard stuff. Here, look, you see, this is how I have it set up on the binding. Usually, the disc can be put that way so that you can move it side to side, but I have it this way so I can move it forward and backwards and center it on my board so that I don't, so that it's centered because the bindings are so big. And here we go. Now I'll show you the good flex that it has. Alright, now here we go for the flex. It's mostly by the nose and tail. I mean, it's pretty nice. Flex is pretty good. I mean, this is my full weight. The nose takes it a little better. You know, I can flex more on the nose, but that's probably just me. These really human boots. It's nice.